Hi, this is Baya with Bionics Training Systems. I help people who have a goal to make a massive transformation in their body really find the right strategies and tools and resources so that they can quickly and effectively get the best results possible and also really feel great about the process and have fun at the same time. Now, I have a process that I've developed about how to hire a personal trainer. You know, that's something that I've worked with in the industry for like the last 5 years, especially even as I was a membership advisor and a new client would come into the gym and they didn't know anything about personal training or even working out for that matter. And they were having a difficult time trying to figure out who would be the best personal trainer for me. How would I know whether this person can really help me with my goals? And I'm going to invest a lot of money in this, and I'm not sure can I try out this person and all of that. Well, I went through that process for a couple of years, and then being a personal trainer myself, I sort of started seeing patterns of situations where people got extraordinary results and situations where people actually had to fire their trainer. Now, I know that's a very uncomfortable situation, but you don't want to find yourself in an event where you're feeling like you actually have to fire somebody that's supposedly trying to help you get results. Then there's also the fact that you can go into a gym, especially a large corporate gym where I've worked for, where there's 30 trainers on the wall, and you have to somehow look at their credentials and their information and try to figure out if this person really is the best choice for you. Well, what I've done is I've taken away all of that confusion and broken it down into a simple 10-step process for how to find the right match for you. Whether you're trying to gain 20 pounds of muscle mass and become super strong or become an outstanding athlete, or you're trying to lose 20 pounds of fat and really trim down to the toned, slim body that you want. Whatever it is, it's all about you defining what you want and understanding the process of how to get there. So I've simplified the process, made it a lot easier for you. And I think with that, you'll find that people who just jump in and grab a trainer probably have to switch trainers so many different times. Even if you're looking for a trainer online or a trainer in your community, once you've really locked in with who you are and what you want, and you're able to identify somebody that has the right background for you, you can save yourself a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of energy and wasted effort in people that aren't really on the same page as you. So it's not always about thinking that it's a specific certification or a specific type of background. It's more or less 10 factors that really go into you choosing a trainer. What I've experienced is that with personal training, it really is a personal process. And I've looked at various reasons why people don't succeed with their training programs. And oftentimes it's a lack of interest, but also it's a lack of communication. And I think that is a factor that's usually overlooked by most people, because a personal trainer is really like a personal fitness assistant that's allowing you to really see from a bird's eye view what it is that you need in terms of food and nutrition, supplement nutrition, resistance training, and cardio training, and keeping all these factors in harmony with the time that you have, the resources that you have for training. And I think the old world was, hey, just look for somebody that looks like me, that I want to look like, and that's the person that I want to be my trainer. Well, what if that person doesn't have a communication process that matches yours? What if they don't have the same values that you have? What if they don't have the same rules and expectations regarding training? What if their vision about being a professional trainer is completely different than your vision of what a professional trainer is? So I have some questions at the end of this ebook that you can actually sit down and go through. I have a process where you can take the top 10 trainers that you've talked to and really evaluate, is this trainer right for me in this area? And not only that, I have the whole entire ebook recorded in an audiobook format so that while you're going to work or while you're on the train or while you're just exercising, you can kind of process this information and go section to section and listen and say, what could I really benefit from in this particular area? And I think that will save you thousands of dollars. Personal training isn't really the most least costly thing that there is out there. I mean, a training session can cost anywhere from $50 to $250 in the celebrity range. So if you're going to spend that much money, doesn't it make sense to really evaluate within yourself what you want and what you even deem as quality, and then actually invest in something that you know will give you the right return, because the person that you're training with has you and the right interests in mind. One interesting thing about me as a trainer is that I've even been in situations where I think that people underestimated my training because they saw me training with one particular client in the gym. And what happens is I tailor my system so closely to what a person needs that, let's say that I'm training an elderly gentleman in the gym, it looks very different than when I'm training a young athlete or a working mom who's trying to lose weight. So sometimes when clients are evaluating what a possible trainer can do for them, they measure it based off of what they see, but not really understanding the engine that's behind the thought process and the programming and the education of the trainer. So I have these questions here that you're going to be able to sit down with, and you're going to be able to evaluate how this trainer is actually thinking in their process. And trust me, you don't want a trainer who's not thinking. Yes, this is a physical industry, but in terms of making a transformation and making progress on your body, you need a trainer who's not just a trainer, but someone who's a strategist. Someone who can help you attack the right areas that are sticking points and that are hard for you to overcome. Some common mistakes that I see with people who don't really get results with their training is that they're not really using the whole aspect of training as something that's a learning process. They're just demanding that they're going to put this money here and they want to see some instantaneous results because they've invested in personal training. And that's one of the worst things that could possibly exist, because when you invest in personal training, you actually have to put in work in after you make the payment for your training. So if you're going to have to put in work in, it makes sense to work with somebody who's going to be really understanding and really help you see things in a new way, help you have fun with the process, and help you really see that this is something that's going to be a meaningful, lasting change in your life forever. I have clients that have lost up to 80 pounds in a year. I have clients that have gotten ready for their wedding and had the amazing wedding because they looked just how they wanted to look. I have clients who changed their body composition in terms of getting stronger muscles and being more performance, having better performance in sports. And just being able to work in all of these different areas, I was able to realize that my own personal philosophy had to become clear to the client each time so that I could show this client what I can do for them and how I could take them from point A to point Z without them just looking at my body or, looking at what I was doing with another client. And even if they look completely different than me, or if they feel like that this client is working too slow or not on the same page, that I could communicate to them that without a doubt, I can get you the results that you're looking for, and I absolutely guarantee that. So the first step for you is to just, at a very minimal cost, go ahead and get this ebook, listen to the audio program, and when you're evaluating the personal trainer that's right for you, use this process. If the process doesn't work, you have my full guarantee that you can get your money back. If the process works and you find an outstanding trainer and you're able to get the results you want, then just email me back and send me a testimonial and thank me later. But at the end of the day, I know this process works, and I can guarantee that you're going to have an amazing experience with your trainer after going through this process. Are you ready to make a big change in your physical fitness? Have you been looking for that personal trainer that's really excellent, that's going to help you do that? Have you been scouring the internet trying to figure out who's the best, or gone to your corporate gym where you see over 30 trainers on the wall and you're trying to figure out whose information really matches what you're looking for? Well, my name is Bayo Olaranto with Bionics Training Systems, and I've created a process to help you select the right personal trainer for you. Now, I'm a personal trainer certified by the National Academy of Sports Medicine. I have a level 1 kettlebell coaching certification with Kettlebell Concepts. I have a NASM Fitness Nutrition Specialist certification, as well as being a Precision Nutrition Level 1 coach. So I have all these excellent certifications that help me really deliver quality to my clients. But see, I think that it's a lot more than just my certifications or my knowledge. I think it's about people, and it's about personality, and it's about being able to understand various types of needs, wants, and values and visions of people. So that's what my process is about. It's a 10-step process that takes you from vision, which is the high overall view, all the way down to specific tactics and goals that another personal trainer might use. And I want you to understand that there's no such thing as the best trainer, because no matter what, there's always going to be an area that a trainer excels at that another trainer doesn't. But what you have to do is find the best trainer for you. And that's what I think, after the thousands of sessions that I've done, that I can really help you do. You know, personal training can be a very, very high investment, an expensive one at that. And you want to make sure that when you make that investment, you're not just throwing your money in the air hoping that, you know, that it sticks. What you want to do is you want to go through a strategic process, a framework, some steps that are simple and easy. And what I've done is I've put together this ebook as well as audios that you can actually listen to. And I think I've delivered here a tremendous value for you for a very low price, so that all you have to do is just pop this in, listen to it. At the end, I have some worksheets you can do to evaluate up to 10 trainers at one time and really see numerically, get a specific quantification of which trainer matches your best needs, wants, and desires. And once you do that, you can hone in on exactly the trainers you've spoken to, or the trainers you've seen in your gym, or the trainers you've seen online. And with that, you have precision, and you can make a qualified decision that makes sure that your money is invested the right way and actually just multiplies in tenfold in terms of your energy, your time, your experience, and in your enjoyment with training. So I encourage you to get started now. This is definitely a money-back guarantee, because I want to see that you get results. And I look forward to hearing your feedback about this process and also seeing some of the outstanding results that you get. Again, this is Bio with Bionics Training Systems. I look forward to helping you out and seeing you soon. Take care.